Hey guys, and welcome to the Oddspedia channel. We are back for the new season 22-23 in France Ligue 1, and we are going to start with the French Super Cup. And of course, 1 year more, we have Alain Valnegri with us. Hello, Alain. Nice to see you again.
Hello. How are you? Fine. Really excited about the new season and in Ligue 1 with a lot of new trainers are coming, and that one I think they will be changed a little the model of play in general for the team.
Since this is the first video of the season, of course, and with the transfer market still open, we will talk about all the changes because it's difficult to analyze the teams since we haven't seen them played apart from the friendly games. Don't forget, guys, to press the like, subscribe, and of course, leave your comments with this video. So let's start with the first official game of the season in France. This is the French Super Cup in Israel. It's going to be played PSG Nantes. Last year it was a big disappointment for PSG because they couldn't win that trophy. Now, Alain, the big thing in the transfer market for PSG was Mbappé staying and everything that comes after that. And of course, Pochettino leaving with Galtier in charge. Do you already expect a new PSG? We all know that you are a big fan of Galtier.
Yes, I wait a PSG more like a team. The politic of the new signing in Paris give us input, give that input to Paris Saint-Germain wanna build a team, not a FIFA game team, but a team, and with Campos, ex-sport director in Monaco, in Lille, he known very good, Galtier, he known very well the market of the young talent, and the signing in the last2 weeks go to that direction. They don't signing player with that mainstreaming image, but they're signing player with talent, young, and especially with that function that can build a team. And I think Galtier is his proposal is like that, because in every team we saw a team really strong, really a defensive phase, really serious. And after, I am curious to watch what Galtier can create more, because you need an evolution, because Paris Saint-Germain can't playing like Saint-Etienne or Nice or Lille about last seasons.
The big transfer was, or the last one was Mukiele from Leipzig. With the game PSG Nantes, Alain, what can we expect? The odds are 1.4 for PSG, of course. Super favorite to win this game. In this official game, where would you put your money on?
Yes, I think Nantes. We must wait the end of the transfer market for Nantes, because Nantes don't have striker. They lose important striker like Koulibaly, maybe Blas, maybe can believe. There need signing new player to playing in France and in Europe, because Nantes will be playing in Europa League this season. At this moment, I think Nantes with some difficulties in change. Paris Saint-Germain are with a good level, a good rhythm. We saw that in the tour in Japan. Nantes is a really defensive team, and for that team, I think the first half will be a little slowly, with PSG find the space, and after in the second half, I think there will be make the difference. Draw first half, winning PSG at the end of the game. Odds 4.33 is a risk, is a big risk, but we need to start with some risks.
Exactly, and for those who didn't follow you last season, we have to say that you had many greens, many good results. PSG Nantes is the first official game of the season. This is the French Super Cup, but if we go for Ligue 1, the competition starts on Friday, 5th of August. with Lyon Ajaccio. And if we check the outright market for the competition for the Ligue 1, the second favorite to win the trophy is Lyon, 15.0. Of course, we all expect PSG to win the trophy, but Alain, this makes us think that Lyon made a very good transfer market, and actually they added players like Lacazette, like Tolisso, like Tagliafico, and the first game is at home against the newly promoted team Ajaccio. They didn't play in Ligue 1 since 2014. Do you also expect a better Lyon? I guess it's easy, no, to improve what they did last season.
A more serious Lyon, because Lyon last season they miss, especially when they played away. And in some games, the team, we don't know where was the team, the concentration, the implication. I think with Tolisso and Lacazette back is a very good news, because they feel the club, they feel they're known the place, and that one that can be transmitted to the young player who have Lyon, because they have every season a great young talent came from his academy. Now Ajaccio is betting about expertic player of Ligue 1 like Romain Mouma. Last season was a surprise in Ligue 2, but in the first part of the season, especially, I think Ajaccio will have some difficulty to adapt the level in Ligue 1. For that game, Lyon winning with the handicap -1, odds 1.89.
All right, the team from Corsica back to Ligue 1, and on Saturday we have two very good games. Strasbourg, Monaco, tough start for Monaco. They have to play also in the Champions League two previews. The first one against PSV with Minamino, with Embolo. They lost Tchouaméni, but as I said, Alain, playing in Strasbourg is not easy, as we saw the good performance of the team of Alsace last season.
Yes, it's one of the most interesting game of the first journey. During the summer, in the friendly match, Strasbourg made a really great impression. We saw the Strasbourg about last season with something more in the percent of realization in front of the goal. That one, if Stefan have some solution more about in offensive phase, Strasbourg will be reproduced the last season, because the group, the block, are really compact. Is a true team. Is not one team with one or two individualities. And normally the second season will be better. And I think I am really positive with the season about Strasbourg. In change, Monaco don't have a brilliant summer in the friendly game. They're winning their job, but the sensation, the feeling are not the best. Try to substitute Tchouaméni will be really difficult. They're seeing Minamo, they're seeing Embolo to have some to have more powder in offensive phase, but in the center, they lose the brain. And I think Matalzo is a little green respect to Tchouaméni. Monaco have the head in the champions, because last season they lose the playoff, and that this season they need to go back to the phase group about the champions. I think we can risk one draw, no bet, victory of Strasbourg, no bet, no. You don't lose you give back the money. 1.95 for Strasbourg winning.
Yeah, they are a bit unlucky because they have to play PSV. Remember that last season they lost against Shakhtar Donetsk in the preview of the Champions League. And on Saturday we also have Clermont. And against PSG, you already analyzed Galtier arriving to PSG, and the first trip is to Clermont. Last season, actually, with Pochettino, the team had some problems when they were playing away. And Clermont, Alain, at the end, they saved the category. They were new in Ligue 1 and was a major, huge success to play again in this Ligue 1.
Yes, and the summer is positive. The summer is positive. It's true they lose Bayo and Stardak, who went to Lille, but they try to attract expert player like Gonalons, for example. He left Granada to go back to France. Now Clermont are working right now about the defensive phase, because we saw the potential in offensive phase. We understand the model of play, because it was the continuity about the season in Ligue 2 when they won the league. But the last week, in some games, they have a lot of problem in defensive phase. And I think now they search to have that solidity to known like winning a game 1-0. The first game is not, I think, not the reference to analyze Clermont, because PSG will be arrived really strong. I saw a lot of goals for that game, over 3.5, odds 2.20.
All right, and on Sunday, the first game, we have Nice. Toulouse back also to Ligue 1, a city known for rugby, but also now they have to keep an eye on football. And with this Nice, Alain, of course, the manager is gone, Galtier to PSG, and they had signed Lucien Favre, a classic of Ligue 1. They lost the cup final, they lost the Champions League spots, and they are not very active in the transfer window. What do you expect about this Nice?
Toulouse is one of the most exciting team to see this one in Ligue 1, because like last season they play really well with a lot of threes, really offensive team with big talents. The sport secretary worked really well in the transfer market. They conserved the squad about last season. In the city, there breeds enthusiasm. 20,000 season card they're sold. Is the first time since 15 years in Toulouse. And Nice is not in a very good moment. Nice start a process to change his model of play, because when do you pass from Galtier to Favre, he is passing from the black directly to the white, and that one I think need a process to adaptation about the team to have the concept clear about Lucien Favre. He's a team with a lot of talent, but the friendly game are not positive for Nice. It's a very bad summer in results perspective, and traveling to Toulouse now is not a gift. And I think Toulouse can be winning that game. One draw, no bet, 2.06 for Toulouse.
Actually, the odds, I was surprised before your analysis to check that Nice to win is 2.5 and Toulouse to win is 2.9. So the difference is not that big if we are thinking that Toulouse, they are just promoted, and Nice, they were fighting for the Champions League spots last season. Next game is Angers-Nantes. Angers, they finished the season in the mid-low part of the table. They had many problems outside the pitch, and with Nantes, you already analyzed. They had some additions, by the way, like Moussa Sissoko from Watford, a well-known player. What do you expect about this Angers that I think at the beginning of last season we expected more from them, but they were falling during the season?
Yes. But Angers are changing all a generation, a gold generation in Angers, with Mangani, with Ismaël Traoré, Romain Thomas, Philippe Monceau, are all players have had made the process from the Ligue 2 to the consolidation in Ligue 1. 7 years for both players in Angers is a lot of time. And the difficulty can be there. How will we substitute that type of player? in the vestry too, not only in the field. But I think Batik have a lot of work. We will be understand quickly how can the new player can be adapt at this new Angers. Like not, I think not will be sign some player in the last day of the transfer market. Is a derby, and for that game I choose both teams score. Odds 1.88 for the score against FC Nantes.
And next game is Lens Brest. Lens last season they were this close to qualify for European competitions. They were very strong, especially when they were playing at home, Alain. And during the summer they were very active because they sold Doucouré to Crystal Palace, so they had good money. And the first game they are super favorite at home against Brest.
Yes, but the last season we saw Brest winning 2 times against Lens. Away with a lot of difficulty, it was 4-0, if I don't remember bad. And at home in Bollard, 1-0. Now, I saw a very good Lens. Doucouré is signing for Crystal Palace, but they're signing Berg in January, and Berg is a brilliant player. He's different in the physical aspect about Doucouré, in the defensive phase, but to build the game, to create the game, Berg is brilliant. And I think one of the biggest job about the manager of Lens is give the key to the game to Berg. Now, I have a question, because if Fofana don't keep in Lens, it's a big problem, because you can found a substitute in the last day of the mercato. Yes, Lens have something more. I think there will be start really strong the game, because in Bollard is something common, and I think a lot of goals in the first half. Over 1.5. Odds 2.40 against the Brest with the Ajaccio. They don't change a lot. They conserve the 90% about the squad, and I think Brest will be a bad client about all the team in Ligue 1 this season.
Next game, very interesting one. Lille, Auxerre. Auxerre back to the Ligue 1. Remember that they won the competition actually in 1996, long time ago, but still they are back to Ligue 1. And I'm also very curious to see this new Lille, Alain, because last season was very disappointing after winning also Ligue 1 a couple of seasons ago, and because they have a new manager, and this manager, we all know him, Paulo Fonseca. He's able to do very good things, as he also showed us in the past.
Yes, another team with a mark change of model of play. Lille, and they lose some players like Botman, like Renato Sanchez, like Selic. I think another player will be leave the end of the mercato. Now with Paulo Fonseca, we must to give him 2-3 months about passion to show the evolution about the team. Auxerre is a really offensive team. Last season in Ligue 2 was with Toulouse was probably the most funny team. A 4-3-3 with 2 creator midfield with 3 striker. We must to know. We must to watch a little how they can adapt. Is a little the same things about Clermont last season. Brilliant in offensive phase in Ligue 2. Now, what about in the Ligue 1? If they can adapt is play in the best division in France. Lille this season we will be see goals. Probably like 10 years ago, we don't saw a team with that offensive mind in Lille. For that game, Auxerre is offensive team over 2.5 odds 2.00.
And next game is Montpellier, Troyes, two teams that stay in the mid-low part of the table. Troyes with some problems actually to keep the category, and with Montpellier, Alain signing a couple of players from Saint Etienne. Remember that Saint Etienne went down to Ligue 2. What do you expect in this game?
It's difficult. It's really difficult because Montpellier has changed some things, especially in the midfield and in the offensive phase with Kadri in order. They lose Mollet. Mollet was the key player in the in the last 30 meters. Now Troyes finished really well the season. They lose some player because there was on loan. I was really with a lot of doubt when I prepared the program, and I think we can try the draw for that game. 3.30, maybe probably the highest risk about this journey. X draw between Montpellier and Troyes.
And next game is Rennes-Lorient. Rennes, they will play in Europe this season, again with Bruno Genesio. Remember that they finished fourth last season, but they sold a couple of good players, Alain, Aguerd to West Ham, and recently Tell, the Lewandowski replacement, to Bayern Munich, 20 million euros. They are playing at home against Lorient, being super favorite. Do you like Tell, by the way, to Bayern Munich?
Yes, he's really young. He's really young, but in his category of age, he's dominant player. He's top player. Now going to Bayern, the dimension is different. We saw with Kouassi. Kouassi left Paris. He don't have a lot of time of play. Tell is special player. He's special player. I think there will be a big striker because he have all the quality to do that. Now it's curious Rennes to sold now without a complete season in Rennes to increase the price about in the market. I don't know. Now, Rennes-Lorient is a derby. Lorient have a lot of difficulties when they play in la route de Lorient. Rennes conserve all his powder in offensive phase, and Lorient are searching to have that defense really strong to adapt itself in game against opponent with a really high possession of ball. I saw goals in that game. Over 3.5 pay really well to odds 2.49.
And the last game of this match day, first match day, is Olympique Marseille. Reims, new manager for Marseille. Igor Tudor is the new manager after the departure of Sampaoli. Reims, they stay as always with Oscar Garcia, a manager that you like a lot. Alain, are you happy, or Marseille fans should be happy with this new season, or hopeful to have a good one?
We have a lot of doubt. Because they lose important player in the team last season, and now in the market they are trying to signing player with potential but not confirmed player. I refer to Luis Suarez. After I think Longoria worked really well for the wing because Klaus is a very, very good player. I think he can make the difference, and Lazovic in Verona was brilliant. Now we will be so a little the adaptation about Igor Tudor is my biggest question about Olympique de Marseille this season. Reims lose his goalkeeper. Rajkovic went to Mallorca. There Signe Pretz, the Austrian goalkeeper, they don't lose nothing. They lose Ekitike. That one in the offensive phase, there will be change a little, but Reims is a team moved really well with the young, with the scout, their control 5-6 market in Europe, especially in the north of Europe, and the signing are every time really well in Reims. For that game, we can try the surprise. The surprise of the week, Reims doesn't lose in Velodrome Sunday night. Double opportunity, X2 odds 2.62. Last season, he do that, Oscar Garcia in Marseille.
Okay, surprise to end the first match day as an addition to our videos from last season. Alain, this season we are going to introduce the safe bet because many people ask us for that. So that means that a bet with odds around 1.4, 1.5, 1.6 that you should really trust and put some money on it if you don't want to lose. Alain, your safe bet for this week would be?
Clermont-Ferrand, Paris Saint-Germain, PSG winning, odds 1.4.
Okay, and we will create, by the way, an international ACCA with your safe bet. So perhaps adding these matches, we can get good money. And to end the video, Alain, as always, your ACCA?
First game, Olympique Lyonnais, Ajaccio, handicap -1. Clermont-Ferrand, PSG over 3.5. Strasbourg, AS Monaco, 1 draw, no bet. And the last loss, Auxerre over 2.5 for a total 16.21.
All right. Thank you, Alain. First video of the season. Thanks, everyone, for watching. And don't forget, press the like and subscribe. See you soon next week. Bye-bye, Alain.
Ciao, ciao.